Now my good shuffle is gone.
Alright, anyway. Let's get it going.
Okay. Cut and cut and
Cut and cut. Alright.
roll. 7. Let's see my 3.
Three.
Alright.
Alright, good luck.
Good luck.
Spirit of Water. It will draw 7.
Cool.
6, 7. Look and see what we have here. So, looking at this hand, I think we'll probably start with something like this. Yeah, we'll put these cards down because they're going to be used right now.
All 3.
And we're just going to play a potion. And we'll pass it turn.
My turn. Spirit of Wind.
Ooh.
And I'll draw 7, then 1 for turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 4 my turn.
Awesome.
Right. I'm gonna throw some allies down, I reckon.
Put some pressure on
what I
the
like to do. 3 for a young peacekeeper.
Yep.
I'll swing for 1 with my young
Alright.
peacekeeper.
I'll take one.
Cool. And that peacekeeper is fostering at the moment. So, honestly, too young to take points, which only is taunt until the beginning of my next turn. So you can't hit it.
That's not very nice.
I'll pass it to you.
Okay. I see how you want to play this. That's okay.
Okay.
I think we're going to level up into
Cool.
Arisanna level 1. I'll
Cool.
get you to...
Pick a card. I'll just go middle card, honestly.
You want to take the middle card?
Yeah.
Middle card gets banished to pay the cost. Lost Comet Fall. Not ideal, but we'll take it. Alright, so on enter, we will gather.
Yes.
So we're going to roll these nice Arisanna starter deck dice.
Cool.
And we're going to gather 1 Late Root and 1
Blue thing.
Silver Shine. Blue thing. It's a Silver Shine. Beautiful little herb. Alright, and then we will neglect and draw a card for the turn. Ooh, it's an interesting card. So, what I think we might do then this turn is we're going to put that down and we're going to play Barter Herbs.
Same.
Yeah, so we want to try and utilize Arisanna level 2's ability of making the herbs the same. So we're just going to start that now by...
That's so you can draw off them, isn't it?
Exactly. So we want to get 2 here so we can draw from Arisanna level 2, and we're also giving ourselves some floating memory. Alright, and I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to let that young peacekeeper foster and pass the turn.
Okay. Debit. I'm gonna level up. My floating memory is class bonus, so I can't use it yet. So pick any card.
Let's take this one right
Get rid
here.
of that card?
Yep.
Cool. What did you get? Smash with Obelisk.
Smash with Obelisk.
Not useful for me at the moment, so.
Yep.
Cool. This last damage just gets a +1/+1.
Alright.
Recollect.
We'll use this little dice to
Draw for turn. Okay, that helps. Yeah.
to remind us that
It's like a
possible.
pseudo buff.
It's a pseudo buff.
Honestly. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna. Yeah. Let's get rid of these 4. I can't play any more spells, so which ones I get rid of. 4 Phoebe Swain, costing 2 less because of my class bonus. Just 6 to face.
6 damage to face, and we're just 1 off.
You gonna let me do it?
We're just 1 off from doing that, stopping it. That's fine.
So take you to 7, wouldn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, I can math. Might as well go 2 to face as well.
Might as well go 2 to face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well.
sure.
Cool.
I'll take 2.
Cool. Back to you.
Wow, that was a big swing.
Floating on top. You can use that now.
Well, we definitely need to level up
Not too
to
big swing, a heavy swing.
try and keep our health up. So we're going to use our memory and 1 of our floating.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting rid of Essence of Blizzards and Barter Herbs to go into Arisanna level 2. So on enter, we're going to gather twice again.
Okay.
Ooh, we got another Silver Shine and a Mana Root. It's pretty nice. Alright, so then we will recollect and draw for turn. Alright, so we don't really have a lot that we can do to put pressure on you. But I think because we are going to be able to draw an extra card at the end of the turn, there is no reason that we can't put these 2 cards down and play a Foraging Servant.
Another.
So on enter we will gather. Let's hope for a mana root so we can have another double up. Hey, we got it!
Nice. Would you rather the recover or the cyclone? Oh, that's +1 level, sorry.
Depends on the situation which one I
Yeah.
prefer. But I think for now we just want to be able to draw some cards. So yep, these 2 are in our hand. And we've still got our serum there that we can use when we need to, but I think we're going to try and save that for level 3.
Good play.
Because this isn't going to be able to block anything. We're going to swing and attack you for 1.
To me. Cool.
Finally got some damage on the board.
Look at that.
And then I will pass a turn.
Pass to me.
At the end of my turn, I will sacrifice the 2 mana roots to draw a card off of Arisanna's ability.
Cool. Then we're on to mine.
Yes,
So, okay. Let me materialize something. I want to say, yeah, Bulwark Sword is probably the best thing to go for. Cool. Which costs nothing, so I'll recollect and draw my turn. I guess it's handy. 2 down for a shield mate.
Oh no.
Either don't hit me at all or give me floating.
The ultimatum.
Cool. I'll just keep on swinging. So I'll swing for 2 with my Peacekeeper. I'll go to face. I'm not too worried about your servant.
No, not to worry about the servant. Alright.
No.
We'll
And I
take
may as... No, I'll hold it there. I want to keep the cards.
You want to keep your cards?
I want to keep my cards.
Are you also potentially worried about something that I might have in hand?
Well, I'm not really worried about your deck at all, really.
Oh, that's just rude. That is just rude.
I'm in a good spot.
Okay. We're going to wake up. And I believe that this is the right time to bring out an ingredient pouch. So we can start generating some more herbs, which would be very helpful for us. So what we're going to do, when we go to our recollection step, we do get opportunity to do something. So I'm going to put 1 card down and activate the ingredient pouch. And we're going to gather.
Another one of them? No.
No, that's okay though. We do have another herb. It's very, very unlikely that we got the ones we did, but we have them now. So then I will recollect and draw for turn. Alright, probably not an ideal card that we want to have right now, in our hand at least, but that's fine. So what we'll do is we're going to put these cards down, and we're going to play an Academy Attendant. Just a nice little 2/2 for now, but as a class bonus, and when we have 4 in our memory, well, he will get an extra damage.
You got 3 so far.
I do. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get to that point yet. Although, I do not want to hit your shield, mate.
Because floating.
I don't want to give
Give
you
me floating.
You don't want to give you any more floating memory. So I think what we're going to do is pass it there.
I want my 3 level 2 though.
On my end step, we're going to sacrifice 2 silver shine from Arisanna's ability to draw a card.
Do it. Oh, damn. Let me see. I got a notification halfway through.
That's fine.
That's fine. We want that in the video?
That's fine.
That's fine. Let me go for Tonoris.
Alright.
Cool. Then I'll use take point for 1 of the cost.
Yep.
1 of these for the other cost.
Alright, let's pick this one.
That one. Someone's Sentinels. I don't want my Neos cards, so that's good.
You don't want the cards.
I don't want them. Recollect and draw a turn. Okay. My next attack does get +3, so better attack. Let's just put down. I don't need to use that really. I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I'll pay 2 cards to swing with my Bulwark Sword for 3, 4, 5, 6 damage to face.
6 damage to face.
Another 6er. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll put a 1 less durability on that, so I'm sitting at 1 durability.
What we can do about that?
It's. Do I care about your? I'm going to care about you. Yeah, I'll kill your Academy Guide. Or I'll try to.
The
at
guide?
Least. Attendant, sorry.
Alright, that's fine. He's got 3 health, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, so we can't kill him on a
2, 3.
retaliation.
You can try.
Actually.
Actually.
No, that's fine.
That's fine. Okay. Got no just pass off there.
Alright. That was a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. So we are gonna, at this point, I believe we need to level up.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go to level 3 Arisanna, and because we have 0 floating memory, we are just going to get rid of all 3 cards in here.
Okay.
So it's a Cosmic Bolt, a Spellshed Astro, and a Potion Infusion of Frostbite.
Those all extra cards?
No, 2 of them.
2 of them.
2 of them Astro.
Right.
Alright, and then, this is waking up, we're going to, in our recollection step, before we recollect our cards, we're going to pay 2. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. We will pay 2 to play Stream of Consciousness. And so, if I had memory 4 or plus,
would you don't?
I would. Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I'd be glimpsing 3, and then drawing a card with my memory. But for now, I'll just be drawing a card.
Memory.
Yep. And then what I'm going to do, still before we recollect all of our cards, I'm going to activate the Serum of Wisdom.
Okay.
So I'm going to sacrifice it to glimpse 3, and then draw a card into my memory.
Okay.
So we're going to glimpse 3. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, we don't see any cards with Star Calling that we can use here. So I believe the best option is, there are some decent cards here, but I don't think this one is going to be something where you're going to be able to play in due time. And I think these 2 cards are good, and we will see both of them since we are drawing 1 into our memory from the serum. So I think we're probably best to leave them both on top like that.
On top.
And we'll draw a card to memory. And then I'll recollect.
Cool.
And draw my card for turn. Hey, what do you know? It's the card we put there. Alright, so let's at this point go. Yeah, let's go for these 2 cards down, and we will play a Caretaker Drone.
Huh?
So, can intercept some of the damage that's coming through, and
that is handy.
try and not die.
What am I off? 7 off? 8 off.
You're no 7.
8.
8.
7 plus 7
I
is 14.
I was about to comment that you couldn't do math. Apparently I can. And I'll pass the turn over to you.
My turn? End of your turn.
Yeah.
I want some floating memory, so I'll just martial guard for the sake of it.
Sure thing.
Cool. I'll target that technically, but it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you do what you want to do.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything because I don't have 2 matching.
Oh, you don't? Yeah.
I don't.
Cool.
Didn't have a chance to use my ingredient card.
Carrying on to me then. Untap it all. I'm going to get out a deployment beacon because I would like another guy down.
Sure.
Bring out an automaton drone, that's what that summons.
Hey guys, Editor at me bro just jumping in here to say that this turn gets a little bit finicky, with both Josh and Anth misplaying. See if you can spot the exact parts where they do, but rest assured I'll be calling them out so you get the benefit of the correct rulings and rule interpretations. I'll give you a freebie. The first rules infraction has already happened. Deployment beacon has a cost of 1 and Anth has failed to pay it. Now he could have paid using the floating memory from Martial Guard in his graveyard, or paid for it with one of the cards in his memory. Back to the vid.
Awesome.
I shall put that with my allies, just so it's handy. Recollect. And draw for my turn. Okay, more cards I don't want, but 4, 5, 6. I can get you. Oh, you got Interceptor anyway, so I can't get you 1 off. Let's kill your Interceptor.
You kill the Caretaker Drone?
Yeah, you should glimpse. I need to get through it.
So, on death, we're going to glimpse 4.
Yep.
So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so unfortunately,
You got nothing.
well, there are star calling cards, but they
Yeah.
are not star calling cards that are fast speed,
Oh.
which is what this would need to be.
Okay, so Josh hasn't really broken a rule here, he's just misunderstood one. You see, Star Calling is an alternative cost ability on some cards, which lets us play them when we normally couldn't. So the innate speed of a card has no effect on its ability to be Star Called at any time. In this instance, Josh could have Star Called one of the 2 Comet Falls he glimpsed to clear Anthony's board. Even though Comet Fall is a slow speed activation card, it can be Star Called at fast speed.
But there is a way that...
So I should have paid for that with my floating.
Yeah, that's fine. So what we're going to do is we do want to keep these in some sort of an order that we can use next turn. So we are going to keep. We will keep them. We don't actually want the second one. We can put that at the bottom. This card here is pretty good, and that one's also okay. So we'll leave the rest of those on the top like that. And you may continue with your turn.
It is my turn. I forget it's my turn. I'm gonna ding you for one directly.
Yep, sure.
Okay, 18. And I'll just go. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 to Cyclonic Strike.
Sure.
That's just a plain 4 damage. I won't do the suppress thing Bob that I could do.
Alright,
4 damage to face directly.
2, 3, 4.
Tapping me, not using my sword at all. And I guess just passing from there.
Alright, so at the end of your turn, what we're going to do is put 1 down and activate the ingredient pouch together.
As you do.
As we do. Play that, we get a Fraser.
It's a pretty handy card there.
It is very handy. I actually really like ingredient pouch.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do then is we'll go to our turn. So we'll wake up our units and our items.
Yes, your unit, the ingredient pouch.
My unit ingredient pouch. So I think what we need to do, since we know that there is a card that we really want on the top of the deck to Starcall, we're going to materialize the Necklace of Foresight.
Mm-hmm.
It does cost 1 less because of our class bonus. True. And it is going to allow us to glimpse forward, but we're not going to do it just yet because we know that it's a slow speed. We don't want to activate it in our materialization.
Now, again, Josh is referring to that Comet Fall on the top of his deck that he does want to Starcall. And again, the innate slow speed of that card is not a factor, as when we Starcall it, we'll do so at fast speed.
So we're going to recollect and draw for turn. Cool. And now is the time when we will activate our Necklace of Foresight. So we're going to glimpse forward.
You got to ruin my day.
2, 3, 4. Yep, we definitely are. So what's going to happen is we're going to use Arisanna's ability. Once per turn, you can pay 0 rather than pay a Starcalling cost.
Comet Fall?
So we're going to Comet Fall.
I wish I had kept that Martial Guard.
Yep. So what Starcalling means is that we're going to activate the card and put all the rest of the cards that are in the glimpse at the bottom. So this is going to deal 3 damage to non-astral units, but 4 because we have class bonus.
We know you're not going to be class bonusing when it's the same element.
It is, yes.
Yeah, but
somewhere down the line it's going to come up.
Right. So what, 3 to every non-astral?
4.
So 4, sorry, yeah. 4 for everything dies.
And it is units, so it does also have
my champion too, yes, I'll take 4. Oh, my Peacekeeper does have floating, so that's handy, thank you. How much you want, mate? That's 2 floating.
I also got some floating off mine.
I'm actually kind of happy.
Alright, anyway, so what we're going to do now is we'll put these 2 down. We do want to, we still are at a very low life total, so we are wanting to keep some cards up, including Caretaker Drone, so that we have an interceptor. And what we will do now is pass the turn.
Pass to me.
And what I'm going to do also is at the end of my turn,
go for it.
Sacrifice 2 herbs, draw a card.
Cool.
Now there are cards that we want to keep looking at in our hand, and we want to keep the versatility of having enough cards in our hand to stop him doing what he's doing.
Yes, it is. I'm going to have 2 floating, but since you gave me so much floating, I will go level 3.
Ooh.
So I'll use 2 of the floating and 1 of the 4 cards I have. So Shield Mate and Peacekeeper. Going back.
Alright, let's banish this one.
This guy here?
Yep.
What is it? Martial card.
Another floating memory card.
Look, would have been handy last turn. Cool. Then I'll begin my recollection. I will get one of these, Obelisk of Armaments, Fabrication, or Protection. And I am thinking Obelisk of... Oh, that's the cheap one though. Protection. Fabrication. It's expensive, but I kind of want it.
It is a fun
I don't think I can pay for it at all, but then I'll actually recollect and draw a turn. Cool. Yeah, okay, this will be fun. 3 down. Smash Obelisk directly to face. You're going to stop me?
I'm going to respond to that. So we're now going to use what we've been holding on to for a long time to save our lives.
Sacrificing this with the cost. Because that is the cost, I have to do it instantly.
It is true. Well, you know what? We don't actually need to do this.
So we're going for 9.
Because we do have an interceptor.
Oh, you have an interceptor? I forgot about that. Right, I'm dealing 9 damage to your caretaker drone.
Alright, 9 damage, just a little bit of overkill for the tiny little robot.
Just a small blunder, but that's okay.
Alright,
Cool.
the caretaker drone dies.
And
I'll glimpse 4 on dead.
cool.
1, 2,
And I can't resummon that because it's one that's
3.
not been chosen.
4.
And yeah, once you're done, it's your turn.
So we do have another infusion card, but it is not one that we actually want to use. So I believe what we want to do now, we might want to keep this on the top because we know we have a potion in our hand. So I'll put these 3 on the bottom.
Okay.
One and this one on the top. And then we will, at the end of the turn, pay 1 together.
Okay.
And we have a mana root. Alright, so then we will go back to our turn. We'll wake up. And this time, since we do have some floating memory in our foraging servant, we are going to get out our cosmic astroscope. Which is going to allow us to glimpse more. Alright, so then we're going to put 1 down and gather again with our ingredient pouch. We get another mana root.
Oh, that's handy.
It is very handy. And then we're going to do this in our main phase, so just because we'll just draw. We'll recollect and we'll draw for turn. Because we don't want to hit a slow speed card when we're in our recollection step.
It is actually a risk. I didn't even think about that.
It is a risk. It sure is.
So I'm not playing Arisanna.
So one thing we'll do now is we will tap this to glimpse 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. So there is an Astra card in here, but not one with Starfall. Which is unfortunate.
It's always the way.
It's definitely a card that we might want. This is also one that we may want to keep nearby so that we can use it because it could save our lives. So I'm going to put these 2 on the bottom and keep this one on the top here. Alright, so now we do want to be able to activate something, and we also want to be able to keep something on the field to keep us alive. So what we're going to do is put these 2 cards down and play another caretaker drone.
Not your interceptors.
More interceptors.
I just want to push 3 damage, please.
No,
let me do it.
This is how Arisanna stays alive. keeping interceptors up.
That's your 3rd so far?
It is my 3rd.
Okay, you're running out then.
The longer that we can keep these cards that keep the attacks back, then the longer we have a chance of getting to our surviving 2 of the turns where we can take control of the game, which is Arisanna's game plan. So what I'll do at this point is pass the turn over to you.
Back to me.
And at the end of my turn, I'm going to sacrifice the 2 mana root to draw a card.
My turn. I will fabricate Materialize Sentinel Fabricator.
Mm-hmm.
So I can tap that and pay 3 to just summon a drone token.
Yep.
Ideally that we have it before, I do that before recollection, so I pay it and then recollect the cards I paid with. Can't afford that now though, so I'll just recollect and drop a turn.
And you also get to create
I do, sorry, yes. I'm going to do Obelisk of Armaments, so I can get swords out of that if I pay 4 because it costs 1 less, so it counts towards its discount. So I did recollect and I did draw for turn a little early. Do I care about that? Yes. Not much I can do, so I'll just go these 2 down to pay for an attack with my sword to your caretaker drone.
Sure thing.
I just want to get rid of it at this point.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to glimpse 4 on death.
And my sword dies.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Cool.
So we definitely have some decent options here. I think that both of these cards here are ones we want to keep open to us. So I think what we're going to do is we'll leave this one on top, this one second from the top, and these other 2, this card is also a decent card, so I think we're also going to leave that there, and I'll put this one on the bottom.
Nothing good Starkle?
Nothing to Starkle, unfortunately. We have not seen out of the Cosmic Vault, but the more we keep doing it, the more we'll see. Alright.
That's my plan.
Pay 2 for an attack.
Hmm?
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that was my turn.
That was your turn? Alright.
Yeah, yep. Sorry.
So, no, that's okay. Alright, let's go to our turn all the way up. And I think those cards are good. Let's check, double checking. Do not have any floating memory. And don't have enough to do that. So, at this point, what we'll do then is we will play prototype stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we, as a class bonus, so only for clerics, we will get +1 level as long as we have 4 more in our memory. And if we have 4 or more, we can put a card from a hand on the bottom of the deck and draw a card.
Okay.
So, I don't think we can do anything regarding that right now. So I won't glimpse yet because I know we need to draw some cards. And the cards we've set on the top are just the ones we're going to see. So I will, we'll recollect and then draw.
I don't like how long this is taking me to kill you.
This is a very long game for Arisanna.
Every turn I feel more uneasy.
Alright, so at this point we're going to use we'll put these 2 cards down to play
Okay.
Foraging Servant.
One of those drones you can caretaker drones.
Another caretaker drone. Alright. Springleaf. That's not a match, unfortunately, but that's okay.
You can cycle a card though.
Yeah, we can cycle a card. That would be the other thing we can do with that. But what we're going to do now is there's definitely options that we have, but it would probably be the correct choice we will swing in for one.
I'll take one.
Just to get the damage in. And then we do want to make sure that we've got at least 3 cards in our hand.
Oh, you got something to protect yourself?
We may or may not have something to protect ourselves.
Do.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to put 1 down, and we're going to activate the ingredient pouch.
Yeah, okay.
Try and hunt for a match. And we got a mana root, unfortunately, so we don't have a match. But that's okay.
That gives you one more. Oh no, one more level. Sorry.
Yeah. So
good.
What we are going to do in that case, I believe, I will use the glimpse now.
Okay.
Just to see what we can find. I know that there should be a couple of cards on here. We know what they are. There's just another one there. So what I'm actually going to do is we will put that one on the bottom. And then, in hindsight, we'll put this one on the bottom too. We'll leave this one on the top. And then I will pass the turn to you.
My turn.
Not able to activate Arisanna's ability.
Okay. Do you realise Archon Broadsword? So I'll let you. I have no floating, so pick a card.
Pick this one.
What is it? Wind's Retribution.
Oh.
Not useful now that I have no allies.
No, definitely a lot less useful now, but it can be a brutal card.
Getting a resolution? I'll do Tonoris' thingamajig.
It's the last one.
Holds protection. I can prevent damage if I want to. Actually recollect and draw for turn. How many objects do I have? I don't have any offside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Not quite.
But I mean, I may as well still do it just to draw a card, see what I get. Yeah. Not useful.
Another nail say.
No, still what you would, mate. But you don't really have allies to attack with, so I'm not too fast about it. At the moment this is getting +1 for each token, so 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pay 2 for an attack with it. So, let's pay 2 for an attack with it, and see what you do. 2, to swing with Archon Broadsword, swing in for 4, directly.
Alright.
You got no interceptors this time?
No, we don't. So, what I'm going to do is probably the first thing we're going to do. I should have done something different, but what I'm going to do is I will sacrifice the Springleaf.
Yep.
To cycle a card. So I'm going to put a card from my hand on the bottom of my deck.
Yep.
Which is going to be this one. And if we do, we're going to draw a card. And then what we're going to do, just so we can have the deck
I'll
thing
put
up.
myself like halfway, so I'm in the middle of an attack.
You are in the middle of attack.
Just so
So
we can keep that clean.
what we're going to try and do now, we're going to put 2 down,
Mhm.
and we're going to use Stream of Consciousness. We now do have Memory 4
Oh, yeah.
and Class Bonus, so we're
You
going to
got more
glimpse
than
3.
4.
1, 2, 3. So this is a good instance to show what Star Calling can do. So what we can do is we're going to play Astrocyte
Handy.
for free
Handy,
from the
handy.
Star Calling. These will go on the bottom. So we're now going to glimpse 1, and that will go on the bottom, and then we will draw a card. Still not a useful card. So the Astrocyte's resolved, Stream of Consciousness is finished resolving, and we will concede.
So,
Well,
yeah, because you
we can do one more. We
One
can,
more? Oh, you can?
We can put a card on the bottom. We can draw a card.
and pray.
You can play an Astrocyte. Can glimpse. Can put that on the bottom, and we can draw a card.
I mean, you're putting up a fight.
We are putting up a fight, but no cigar, unfortunately.
Yeah, 'cause-
Academy attendance bar.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, you could have healed off that, but that's still 4 health, and now I'd still get you.
I did make a mistake in being a little
Yeah.
greedy.
Yeah.
When
Like
I could have activated, used my 3 to activate the potion of healing
but you drew.
and healed up.
Did you
Yeah.
draw off- yeah.
No,
what did you use it for? Oh, you
I-
cycled off of it.
I did cycle off of it. But
Yes.
I wanted to keep other cards on my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the biggest flaw I find with the Arisanna deck is that there's not many ways to close out the game. So you
No.
can, it's quite easy to be tempted to be a little greedy.
Tonoris can just be a bit too aggressive. My plays weren't too aggressive this time, but he can be aggressive,
Yeah.
which is fun. I never go level 3 in the starter deck, but today I did.
Arisanna pushed you that far.
Yeah, yeah. I never gave myself enough to pay for this either.
Yes.
Although it's 2 cards, but I think it was worth it in the end because I still managed.